Lawrence Brady knocked it out of bounds on the first trip up for Clarkson. Now here's a three, top of the key, and it's drained by Nate Abernathy. Good start to the second half for Clarkson. They've cut it to 35-29, opening 20 seconds of the second half.
Clarkson is not going to make this easy for the Bombers. Bombers have struggled to hold on to leads in second halves this season.
Zenker handed it off to O'Neal. Got the return. Zenker back to O'Neal. Thought about it. Defended by Burns. Gives it up. Three-pointer is off the front rim. Zenker with the miss. The rebound for Burns. Burns stretches it ahead. Tracked down in the corner by Kosak. Kosak slowing it down. On the drive, stopping, step back. DeRegis with a three-pointer. It's off to the right. Couldn't graze the rim and out of bounds. It's Bomber ball.
Might be the third air ball I've seen on a Clarkson three-pointer today. So, I mean, they've had some good makes, but the misses have been ugly misses at times.
O'Neal, Zenker across, near side, Nick Lemon. Starting the second half. Got the handoff from Zenker and drives inside. Mid-post, fadeaway, one-legger is good.
What a move by Nick Lemons. Stepping back, making the shot. Ithaca is going to need some clutch shots like that if they want to maintain this lead in the second half.
Clarkson escapes the full-court press. Rapid chase by O'Neal, but got around it. Couple passes, and Regis gives it to the corner. Got it back. How about this three? That's good. First one was off to the right. That one straight down the middle. That three-pointer good. 37-32.
The celebration for Steve DeRegis as he heads back to play defense.
Zenker with the up fake and hand up to O'Neal, moving to his right. O'Neal gives it. Brady a three. That is in and out. On the rebound is Steve DeRegis. Tracked by Wisink up the near side of the floor. DeRegis moving baseline, spinning in the lane. The up fake for Abernathy. Now it's Burns inside. Burns is fouled by Brady on the scooping layup. Just over 2 minutes into the second half, 37-32 IC, and it'll be free throws.
Makes Lawrence Brady the the first Bomber to have multiple fouls in this game. So while Ithaca has committed a lot of fouls total, it's been spread out. So nobody in serious foul trouble just yet, but Lawrence Brady has got to be careful.
Braden Burns hits the first free throw. We got substitutions for Coach McSloy. David Luberoff coming into the game. Also coming in, Yoav Regev.
Luberoff, the 6'9" big.
Third substitution, Thomas McKiernan is in as well for Ithaca. Both free throws are good for Braden Burns. It's a 3-point deficit for Clarkson, 37-34, 17:50 to play in the second half. Bounce it to Luberoff with a 6'9" frame. Luberoff passed it far side. Zenker bumped, got around the trouble, tried to bank it up, rolls off the front rim, rebound Clarkson. And Clarkson with pace, moving ahead, fed it inside. Working the baseline, Burns gave it up to Rappa, who thought about the three. Twirls inside, maneuvers, back out for DeRegis. 15 on the shot clock. DeRegis twirls, bumps, hoists it up, and a whistle called.
And Clarkson slowly chipping away at this Bomber lead. It's 37-34 Ithaca. Bombers headed into the half with much more than that. 9-point lead, 35-26, has been cut already to 3 just a few minutes into the second half.
6-foot junior Steve DeRegis, number 5 at the free throw line, and the first free throw is pure. 2-point deficit for Clarkson.
Makes it a 9-2 Clarkson run. Can be 10-2 with another make.
And it is a 10-2 run. Second free throw is good. What does Mike McSloy's team have with their once 15-point lead now trimmed all the way down to 1? Clarkson has never led in this game.
Would be good to have a three-pointer here. We'll see if that's what they intend for.
Skip it in, mid-post, Zenker is backing, looking to post up, trying to get around Burns, fades and scores, falling out of the baseline. What a shot by Matthew Zenker. First pitch to Lederman is swung on and fouled around home, 0-1.
Zachary Lederman struck out, grounded out, and walked on the day.
So Nelson has walked 5 batters, but it really hasn't bitten him. He has struck out 2 batters, given up 7 hits, but still only 1 run earned.
Yeah. Like, you look at the strikeout-walk ratio, it doesn't necessarily look like a pitcher who's pitching 6 innings of 1-run ball, but nonetheless, it's happened.
1-1 the count. Nelson working quick, and his next pitch is fouled off to the right. And I think the more foul balls and the longer counts that Skidmore has here in this inning, the more likely that RPI will go to their bullpen.
Yeah, that would be a good development here for Skidmore because Nelson has been hard for them to get by, especially in sticky situations. He has gotten out of the jam every single time.
2-2 the count, and here's the pitch, and Liederman grounds that one foul along the third base line.
Now, I will say Nelson's a little lucky that first ball didn't whack Liederman in the head.
Exactly right. He had to crouch down. Now here's the 2-2 again, and that is way outside. Count runs full. And again, the long at-bats are beneficial to Skidmore and beneficial to Ithaca, I would say, because that means that RPI can go to their bullpen faster. Swung on, just got a piece of it to stay alive in the count, another foul.
Yeah, Reddington unable to get in his mitt to complete the strikeout. That one was a little bit of hard hit for Reddington to be able to field.
3-2 pitch, and this one is wall up to center, moving over Hicks, trying to play it, and that will one-hop the wall, going off the right center field fence, and scampering into second with a one-out double is Liederman.
And a nice hit by Liederman. And that wind, I feel like, has been a factor on a lot of these big hits today. You saw Chris Nappa's ball sort of hooked towards right center field, and it was the same thing with Zachary Liederman on that double. So I think the wind is playing to the advantage of the bats today on both ends. But now a mound conference with Nelson, he might be done.
He has thrown 118 pitches. A heroic effort for him. He is in line for the win. Does he stay or does he go?
And it'll be Sam Cornette up to bat. A guy who has 12 home runs, lots of power. Not something you really want to see when you're tired out after over 100 pitches. So, I mean, if I was RPI, I'd go to the pen.
Nelson is staying on the mound.
So he will face Sam Cornette. He's got guts.
He has guts in spades. 6 1/3 innings for Nelson, in line for the win as RPI looks to continue on in the Liberty League playoffs.
There's a guy in Sam Cornette that has singled twice off of Nelson. If he singles here, that could drive in the run.
The ball is outside. So Skidmore had to go to their bullpen in the first inning. RPI is yet to.
It's a very two different tales today.
Into right field, Oschlager moving over, and that settles down right in front of him for a base hit. Lieberman moves over to third. Runners on the corners with one out here in the 7th.
Yeah, nice one by Cornette for his third single of the day. Doesn't drive in the run, but sets up Donald well here.
Ewan Donald. Now the hitter. 2 runners on base as Skidmore tries to make one last push to make this game a little closer. We will have a pitching change.
Yes, pitching change for RPI.
A well-deserved ovation for Nelson. An 11-1 RPI lead, and he has done a great job pitching. 120 pitches for him. Timeout is over for Hartwick. And it will be Ledbetter once again serving. She's been clean so far in the second set on serves. She waits, spins the ball with her left hand, slaps it with her right, gets it over, up in the air, going for the kill, and it goes out of bounds. They're trying to put it over is Isabella Gracias, but the point to the Bombers, they pull within 1.
Hoping to get a little bit of a deflection on that one, but does not get the call. Bombers now just 1 away after what seemed like a large distance, including a 6-point lead by Hartwick.
Here's Gonzalez Abreu popping it up in front of the net, and a beautiful play. Close with a feathery touch on the near side, getting the point, and we are all level at 11.
And who else would get the assist but Wesley Slavin, setting it up perfectly for Claus to just spike that one down, get the point for the Bombers, keep this one neck and neck.
Kept in play by Hartwick. It goes up to the rafters, and it must have hit something, so it's ruled out of bounds automatically, and the Bombers have taken the lead in the second set, 12-11.
That's one of the factors of Ben Light Gymnasium. These low rafters make it a little bit difficult depending on where the ball goes. You may not be able to see it up there.
Chaos for the Bombers, but they got over with Klaus. Hartwick diving for it. An attempt there for the Hawks. No good. It's 13-11. The Bombers continue.
So what looked like was going to be a defensive disaster for the Bombers had Naomi Claus keep her hustle on the ball, as I've been saying this entire time, get the bump over and just cart Hartwick, on the outside.
Isabella Gracias with the kill. And it's a new game now. 13-12 is our score in favor of the Bombers, but it's Hartwick serving for the tie. It'll be Ellie Callback, senior setter / defensive specialist, putting it in the air. Gonzalez Abreu bumps it up. Backwards for Slavin, putting it up in the air, and it deflects there for Hartwick on their side and drops to the court. 14-12 Ithaca. It will be now Wesley Slavin serving. Slavin. Ball skims on the top of the net. Up in the air for Hornick. Beautiful effort there by Benedict to keep it in play. Tapped over there by Klaus, but not enough. Another dive for Benedict. Up in the air by Slavin. Klaus there to move it over the net. And it's a point for IC. A wonderful display for Ithaca.
Klaus put so much velocity on that spike that even if you can block it, it's going to go right over past you, and that's what happened, allowing it to drop just behind. Nobody was expecting to get that dig.
So it's 15-12 Bombers. The momentum is entirely shifted in their favor as Wesley Slavin to serve again. This one doesn't skim the net. It instead goes off the hands of Schwartz, goes into the rafters, and then falls out of play. 16-12. It is completely in the Bombers' control right now. Down 5 at one point, now up 4. Slavin, waiting. Slapping the ball with her right hand. Puts it over cleanly. Up in the air for Hornick. And a beautiful play there by Palladino to get the point. She puts it over to the other side. And it's 16-13.
So what was looking like dire straits for Hartwick